Welcome to the Seaside Heights Daily Update. Today is June the 6th. I'm Pat O'Melia here on GGR. As I say every time, download the Live 365 app. If you're listening, you already did. Tell your friends, tell your friends, tell your mother's friends, tell your buddy's friends. Download the Live 365 app. Today, is the 6th of June. It is a beautiful day here in Seaside Heights. Weather is great. You'll get up to 85 degrees today. Man, that's going to be good. No rain until, if they're talking about rain, but it'll be like in the AM hour, so we're fine rain-wise. Humidity is going up to 75. It's 70 right now. The winds are 4 miles an hour out of the southwest. You got a gust of maybe 7 degrees. The UV number is very low. It's 1. Ocean temperature today will be around 70. I think I read 72 degrees. So you'll be dipping in the ocean today. Wave height is 2 to 3 foot. High tide today in Seaside Heights is at 12:20 p.m. this afternoon. Rip currents are moderate, so pay attention to the lifeguards. Pay attention to the flags. Got my buddy Jack Southnick. He's one of the lifeguards by the Franklin Street Station. Pay attention to what Jack says. Air quality today, not as good as you like. It's 66 right now on the AQ index. It's going to go up to about 110. It has to do with ground level ozone. So if you're sensitive, we're right on the edge of it being moderate, so you should be okay. Alexa, stop. That's my information source there, Alexa. I use Alexa and Gronk and AccuWeather for this information. Traffic coming down from Jersey City, that's where I come from, is take you about an hour, 15 minutes, which isn't too bad. Now, we got gas prices. Now, gas prices are high. They're coming down. But in Seaside Heights, as you're coming into Toms River, there's a gas war going on between the recently opened BP gas station on Route 37 and Fisher Boulevard. You'll pass it as you're coming into Seaside, and a quick check. You actually see a 3 number. Regular is $3.99. So you could fill up when you're down here. I normally tell you fill up before you leave to come down Seaside, but you got a nice little gas war going on, so you can save a few bucks. Everything, of course, is open in Seaside Heights today. The boardwalk is in great shape. The beach is pristine. Billy Ramboli and his DPW crew do a great job. Carrot Hill House is open. You can take a ride on the antique, recently renovated merry-go-round. Lucky Leo's. I'll get into events. Lucky Leo's got a few things going on this weekend. Great stand, Lucky Leo's. Casino Pier is open. Coin Castle, my buddy Dave Scott's working days. Dave, the wheelman's been working the wheel in Seaside Heights since the 60s. Like I said, all the stands are open. Any place, anywhere you turn on the boardwalk at Seaside Heights, you can eat. You want cheesesteak? Not a problem. Sausage and pepper? Not a problem. Pizza? Not a problem. For that matter, best pizza? Beachcomber. Beachcomber is the best pizza in my opinion. Nothing against the Marukas. I know their family for a long time. I'm not a big on the tomato pies. Beachcomber, a lot of things going on in the Beachcomber today, but when we get to events, you got music going all around in Seaside Heights today on the boardwalk, and you have wrestling right outside the Beachcomber today. But like I said, everything's open. You want to eat, the Lobster Lounge is open. Spicy Canteen is open. Casino Pier has numerous places where you can eat there. On the northern end, you got Marathon Pizza. There's a new cheesesteak place there. We didn't have enough cheesesteak places. Now we got a newer one now on the north end. So you're in good shape there. I will remind everybody there is a curfew in place for individuals who are under 18 years old, not accompanied by a parent or a guardian. At 10 o'clock, you got to get off the beach. You got to get off the boardwalk and get off the streets in Seaside Heights. Seaside Heights will not tolerate any hooligans. You want to be a hooligan? You're going to meet Chief Tommy Boyd. Great guy. I don't think you want to meet him if you're a hooligan, but he's a great guy outside of that. There is a heavy law enforcement presence here in Seaside Heights. Some you see, some you don't. So if you're coming down and start trouble, and one of the pop-up parties where everybody goes wilding, you will get to meet Tommy Boyd and to find law enforcement here. You have the Seaside Heights Police, you got state troopers, and you got the Ocean County Sheriff down here. So don't fool around. Any more information you need regarding Seaside Heights, just go to exit82.com. You got everything there. And as I say each day, Seaside Heights fits into anybody's budget. You want to come down for a day trip? You can afford it. You want to stay overnight? You can afford it down here. Stay for the weekend, week or longer, we fit in anybody's budget, accommodate anybody's budget. You name it, it is here in Seaside Heights. Lodging from motels to efficiencies to the big one family to Airbnb rentals. I really got to get my daughter's Airbnb rental. Take a little inside trading here. I talking about my daughter's Airbnb down here in Seaside Heights. It's a good, honest apartment. For that matter, I'll make a point right after the update. I'll put that on the list here. Got a lot of things going on. You got 2 days of flag football on the beach here in Seaside Heights. Saturday and Sunday, again, June the 6th and the 7th. That's starting. I think it starts right now, about 10 o'clock. And it's like every age group gets at least 5 games over the next 2 days. You got wrestling. Titan Championship Wrestling. Back at my broke in the media, I was the host of Wrestling Tonight. This will be tonight, starting at 4 o'clock is the meet and greet at the Beachcomber. 5 o'clock, the bell rings. You'll get about a good hour and a half of wrestling there. And then later at the Beachcomber, we have Rock the Heights, music all over the boardwalk tonight. And the final act will be Sponge at the Beachcomber. I think that's around 8:30 tonight. But you'll see it. You'll see bands playing in Seaside Heights all through the boardwalk, so you'll have a good time there. For that matter, I was at the Beachcomber last night. I was having 2 slices of pizza, some fried calamari, and a Diet Coke. And they were setting up the band right out in front of the Beachcomber. You got Lucky Leo's. You got alpacas in Lucky Leo's today from noon to 1:30, I think. So you want to pet an alpaca? Yep, it's from 12 to 1:30. Go down to Lucky Leo's. Great stand. Lucky Leo's. Great guy, too. We lost him about 3-4 years ago. Great guy. Alpacas. Then Lucky Leo's on Sunday. You got a $5,000 giveaway. You buy a $25 card for the stands, the games. Plus, you get $5 complimentary. There's a complimentary buffet once you buy that card, and you're in the drawing for the $5,000. So you're in really good shape. There's a lot going on in Seaside Heights. Again, go to exit82.com. You get all the information you need on what's happening in Seaside Heights. And remember, lodging, everything's on there. Anything you need to know about Seaside Heights is on Exit 82, and I keep saying it. Seaside Heights fits into anybody's budget. And, if you're down here, you say, I got to take a break from the boardwalk, you can go see movies. You got He-Man coming out this week. He-Man. Remember He-Man when my kids had still have all those toys, I think. You go to the movies at the Marquee Cinema there on Route 37, and right after that, you go to Fortune Buffet. The best gong for the buck in New Jersey. Everything, all you can eat for $17 from the salad, ice cream, the sushi bar. I think there's 8 to 10 serving stations, buffet serving station. You got pizza, you got French fries, you got chicken and broccoli, you got lo mein, you got pepper steak, you got kielbasa, you got ham, you got chicken on a stick. You like shrimp? There's like 5 or 6 different shrimps there. You got the crabs, you got soup, you got everything. For $17 a head. And soda, they got another $2 for the soda. You can swim in soda after that. As much soda as you want. And if you have children, it's $1 a year. Your kid's 10 years old, you're paying $10. They got pizza for the kids, chicken nuggets. You can't go wrong. Fortune Buffet, Route 37, like I said, it's the best gong for the buck here in New Jersey. So to recap, weather be up to like 85 degrees today. We don't have to worry about rain tonight. If it's going to rain, it's going to be in the early morning hours. Humidity is going to be up to 75 today. The wind is pretty good at 4 miles out of the southwest. UV number is low, number 1. Ocean temperatures are in the 70s. Wave heights 2 to 3 foot. High tide will be at 12:20 today. This afternoon, rip current is moderate, so pay attention to the flags. Pay attention to the lifeguard. Air quality, that's going to be a little shaky if you're really sensitive. Yeah. You want to take your precautions, but it's right on the precipice of being a problem. Traffic is light coming down from Jersey City. Like I said, you can fuel up down here. You got a good gas war going on. That wraps it up for today. Come on down to Seaside Heights. I'll see you on the boardwalk. Talk to you tomorrow at the next update. Enjoy the day.